and you made $600,000 a year, would you be fine taking care of men?
No, because he has to work. Everybody got to work.
No. Here's the thing. So you agree with 50-50 then?
I wouldn't sign up for 50-50.
Why not?
I don't want a roommate. It's not a beneficial agreement. Because you all created a system of patriarchy where you all get paid more than a woman. You're not used to making more than a black woman. That's the problem. Men want to take control over a woman's autonomy and her mind and everything. So she can't date other men. And then you take us off the market for us to go still have the same lifestyle.
Some point we gonna age out of that market.
Men have brainwashed women into believing that they're gonna age out. And there will always be an older man. When I'm 90, I'm gonna be around with a 105-year-old and drain his Social Security.
Conversation has really just shined a light on the unrealistic expectations of women and where our mindsets are. I just want to hear a man's perspective. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
You know what I mean?
I want to hear a man's perspective. Are you saying that y'all expect us to want to continue to take the same feelings for the rest of our lives? But after a while, y'all can get bored, and it's okay. Like this,
he think his stuff's so good
It's not. I just want to hear it. I just want to hear his response. Like, is this you're speaking on behalf of all men right now?
Are men leaders?
Yeah,
sure. I don't get nothing.
Answer the question first. Answer the question first.
That's fine.
Let's look up the definition
Men are
of
leaders,
leadership.
right? Men are leaders, right?
Let's look up the definition of leadership.
Are men leaders? Do you want to?
Women and men are leaders.
Do you want a man
in the relationship?
In the relationship.
Let's look up the definition.
In the relationship,
yes. Answers yes.
Men are leaders.
Okay.
Answer the question.
So here is what I would say to you. A leader can have many followers, but a follower can't have many leaders.
Boy, but
boom.
That's not an intelligent response.
That's the best. Literally, you could listen to the logic. This is a.
Everybody wants to achieve.
Listen, what makes you a leader in my life is that I've given my life to you.
Fact.
I expect you to provide and protect for me.
Fact.
I will lay down myself for you. I make sure that you're good. I will multiply your house.
Fact.
This other person on the side is not a leader in my life. It's just somebody I want to hop on for the moment because we're both bored and you're going off and doing you for a bit.
See, the funny part is that most of these women don't even want this stuff. They make these analogies, but naturally a lot of them don't even actually want it. His analogy might have been a little off right there, but I understand the premise of where he was going at. Most women feel like they're pushed to cheating because they do it out of retaliation. They don't do it out of a natural urge. Most guys, they're cheating because they actually want some more cheeks. Women are doing it to just make the guy feel the pain that she felt.
I would just go ahead and do it.
All right, let me ask you this.
He's gonna leave that my life.
Do women genuinely want to have sex with as many men as possible? Do you want to do that?
You are being an extremist.
No. Since you want to play this game,
let's say so
you genuinely want to have sex with.
Hey, I got a comment.
She just said no.
The difference between a man and a woman stepping out is a woman will do it because it's beneficial to her. It's either beneficial to her monetarily, emotionally, or physically. You all are looking to be, you have an insatiable appetite for sex until eventually it stops working.
Literally.
And you all don't come to the realization when it stops working.
A flashlight. You know, y'all will have sex with any hole, like a flashlight, a
doorknob hole. I've heard a guy said that
anything.
The hole where the door is.
But a woman can get
What type of guys do you talk to? That's horrible. What are we talking about? This is crazy right now. It's not the same. We're very different. That lets you know right there that guys, it goes back down to biology. You're going to have a lot of guys out there who's still not cheating, but the urge is always going to be there.
Point where you're just not satisfying her, right? Like, what's she looking for? Like, I just want to hop out and just
or she might
do something wild.
Like,
I've been with you all my life. I just want to try something different.
Something like what?
Unrealistic scenarios.
Like go to
feel
a
different type of girth. No,
maybe I want to go to a sex dungeon. I'm just going extreme.
You don't want to do it.
Different. Just
okay,
like
what do you want that? Hold on. Well, what do you want that?
We could both go to the sex dungeon. We could both go to the sex dungeon. Let's say your wife proposes this to you. We could both go to the sex dungeon and all bets are off. Whatever we want to do at the sex dungeon, we do it for that night. We live it up. and we never talk about it again.
You don't want to do
Talk
that.
about it when you want to.
Or we don't, because the man ain't gonna want to talk about it. So we never talk about it.
So
You talk about it with your friends.
I don't know them.
Once another leader leads my follower, they're no longer my follower.
I agree.
So the
It's
problem
over.
is,
So this is all about
control
possession.
and slavery.
This is all about possession over a woman.
And
And
that's
who's able to
patriarchy.
say that they touched what's yours.
Control.
That's your biggest asset is that ass. Just being honest. That's your biggest asset. That's your biggest bargaining chip. And y'all know it too. Y'all know that y'all shouldn't be going around there throwing around like that because y'all like to keep things secret. Your body count, your age, you try and make sure y'all keep that stuff intact or at least visually intact. So you're not going to sit right here and say it's y'all second nature to do these things.
But what men don't understand is just as y'all are possessive over us,
I like
women are possessive over
men.
men.
Men who are in control of
I know
my
that.
massage.
So we feel the same type of way. You're saying we're not the same,
Hold on.
but we still
Wait,
feel
wait.
the same feeling.
I just heard something slick out the corner of my little ear. What'd you just say?
Look at you funny. You ain't hear that.
I know I heard it. What'd you say? Can you repeat
She was
that?
just explaining that how it's just double standards. How
I'm weak.
you know we're just getting tired of as women.
You
No.
tried to double standards?
Well,
That's fair. So let me ask you this.
Even now, I'm
No,
talking
let me
about
ask you this. Let me ask you
standard.
this.
I'm talking about when it comes to ethical things.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Hey, brother, make sure you watch that hand, bro, because you do not want to be catching the case out here. Just being honest.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
It
fair.
should be a
Let me
double
ask you this.
standard when it
Some
comes
hands,
to
brother.
like economics and things. I'm talking about ethics.
So,
it
so you
cannot be
only want a double standard that
Are
benefits
you listening?
I'm hearing everything
Do
you
you
said.
okay, so we understand what ethics are.
You said
Do you-
economics, right?
I
There's
said
double
no
standard.
ethics.
No, listen. I heard everything she said. She said first, there can be a double
It's not
standard when it
ethical.
comes to economics, but there shouldn't be a double standard when it comes to ethics. Is that not what you said?
yeah,
Am I
You can
misquoting?
complete your point.
I just want to make sure I'm
Yeah,
quoting you
that's
correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So the double standard, you will only accept when it benefits you, because the double standard
No,
economically
that's
would be
what I said.
that.
And you're
Okay,
not
explain
understanding
it.
what I'm saying.
Explain it, listen.
I'm differentiating the difference between ethics
Mhm.
and economic or monetary things or transactional things.
Mhm.
Okay. So when it comes to ethics, ethics should not be a double standard. Ethics
Mhm.
should be a mutual thing.
moral.
A balanced thing. A moral thing is equal for men and women. It's not because you are a man, you have different set of morals than I do as a woman. We're human beings on a spiritual level. So that means that we need to meet each other at the same point. That means when it comes to loyalty and commitment, it's not different for you. No matter how much your instincts are, because if you believe in a higher power, you understand the difference between your flesh and your spirit. So you understand that your insatiable need for sex or to have multiple women is something that you have to have discipline, and you are capable of having discipline over.
Mhm.
You're choosing not to because it's convenient for you. And society and culture makes it convenient for you, and it's a part of patriarchy.
Mhm.
I understand all the dynamics of that. What I'm saying is I also understand that you have a choice.
Mhm.
Hold on. She said a lot right there. Now, I think she's trying to conflate ethics into whether a man cheats or not. Here's the thing about it. Men and women think very different when it comes to ethics and moral compass, because the things that a man sometimes have to do, women don't want to make those decisions. That's why I really like creating a society or whatnot. You have to leave some decisions to men when it comes to killing, defending, courage, bravery. We're more inclined to jump into danger more than females are a lot of the time. So we're not going to sit around here and act like men and women have the same exact brain when it comes down to ethics. We're going to do things very different because we are different.
That's all I'm saying.
I-
So just as you have a choice, I have a choice.
And I'm
Hold on,
gonna
let me
ask-
ask you one question
Okay.
real quick. If you were a doctor and you made $600,000 a year, would you be fine taking care of men and not having him pay any bills and just paying for everything and letting him live
No,
a
because
stay-at-home
he has
life?
to work. Everybody got to work.
No.
$600K though?
Everybody has to
Where's the
work.
camera?
Yes,
Gotta work.
everybody got to work.
In the black household, everybody.
Listen, and I'm gonna say,
Wait. So a stay-at-home mom or trans wife isn't a thing?
so listen, in society,
Yeah, but
It's
not
always
really
a
in
bigger
our
trials.
okay, so
Wait. So traditional wives and stay-at-home moms and that shit, that's not a real
I
thing?
thought you said a trial wife.
Trade.
Trad.
Tradition. Trad.
What is the percentage of black women that are traditional moms?
We
Doesn't matter.
discussing
Oh,
the
yeah,
idea.
That's a
That's
question.
that.
Oh,
But
that's
I'm
a good
just
question.
saying, for you to put that out there,
That's
we
a
have to
good
think about the
question.
masses. Most
yeah,
See, and that's why a lot of black women probably won't be able to receive being a stay-at-home wife because of what she just said. How many black women out there are actually traditional wives? It used to be a lot, but guess what? You even saying that, knowing that you will never be that, and now at that point, you can't ask for it because you just can't receive it.
the masses of black family households, black women don't stay home.
The reason
Right,
You
only
all
the
know,
mostly
make
privileged
us,
are
let
able
us.
to do so.
You
The
got-
majority of us go to work.
the reason I brought it
So
up,
if we work,
But I did
you
want
gotta
to say,
the reason I brought it up was
And
because
if we gotta be faithful,
go ahead.
y'all
The-
motherfuckers.
Hold on.
It's
but real quick, let me
The
say
reason-
something as before you say that.
Okay.
Let me
Because
get
I-
this point across. Sorry.
the reason I brought it up was because you clearly said that an economic double standard is fine. So a man can go to work all day
Yeah.
and pay for your lifestyle and pay for you to be a stay at home.
You were speaking
And let
about
me-
a very specific
Right.
situation. I spoke about a very general point.
Yeah. Okay.
So
well, let me
that
say-
is your.
and that's fine. And she did say that, and that's fine. It is a double.
So it's
I mean, that's a
okay.
very
Yeah.
small
Yes.
point.
Let me tell you why it is okay.
Okay.
Because you all created a system of patriarchy where you all get paid more than a woman, but you didn't know that as a
We
black
still
man
saying
because
that?
black men, not to say you, but I'm saying in our community, you're not used to making more than a black woman. But in the world, men get paid more money than women. So that
No, we get paid more because we don't slur our words exactly how you doing right now. See, this thing about it, a lot of times people get paid more on competency, not exactly based on the gender part. It's going to depend on what field you in, how long you've been in it, your credibility. They don't take any of that into account. And that a lot of women, even in the aviation where I'm at, a lot of women don't want to work the hours. They don't want to put in the time. I've seen plenty of women quit just because they were required to work a little bit more hours and they did not want to.
that's why you should be paying more of the bills. And if I did make more of the money, then it would only be fair that we do a percentage and I would pay more percentage because I did make more, if that's the agreement and we're married and that's what it is. That's what it is. We're all putting our money in one pot. But when we're putting our money in one pot, the man is putting more in society. But you have the argument because a lot of black men are not putting more in that pot.
Okay, so two things.
That's
One,
crazy.
black men make more than black women on average, period.
Yes.
But
The ones that work. Yeah.
But if we're talking about
hold on. I'm talking about the general.
what women deal with,
The
that's
general.
not our average.
Like, if you look at the statistics for who earns more and who earns less,
Statistics.
black men earn more per person than women do. But here's the thing. So you agree with 50-50 to you?
What
should.
you have to do is you have to put in the percentage.
So you agree?
Listen, it's a percentage.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't sign up for 50-50
Why not?
What you working?
because
I would admit that. I just don't understand.
I don't want a roommate. That would not
Wow.
benefit. That would not benefit me. It's not a beneficial agreement.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm making $600K just because what she said, if I was dating her, you working. Yeah, I make over $500,000 a year, but you still working just based off of your own thought process. This makes no sense. You still don't want to be 50-50, but you want your guy to work consistently. Why are you not putting in half of the pot if y'all creating a partnership? You are selfish if you think about it.
happily sign up for 50-50, but you
No.
also, I can't think you get to have multiple women and be cheating and do all of that. If we doing 50-50 in a relationship as far as
But
bills,
they don't want
we
any of
doing
that anyway.
50-50 on mentality.
Your argument don't stand because they don't believe in any of that.
Oh, well, I'm not.
So you exclude yourself from this whole part of the conversation. Back to you two. No, this whole part because y'all said that double standards wasn't the thing, right? You said no. That's
No, I
they
said
did.
it
Right?
is a thing. I said
Well-
because men make more, they need to understand there is a double standard that they created and they need to honor it.
What is there another? Is there a beneficial portion of this double standard?
Yes, they get to have a beautiful woman and
Oh my
wife
God.
to support them at their beck and call. We literally leave our homes, our families behind to serve our men.
That's a
And
lot.
if we take on your last name, you bury your children, and we are your support system. We are your janitor, your therapist, your project manager,
You could.
your house manager.
And you're our dependent. We take care of you. For the guys who out there taking care of 100% of bills, finances, food or whatnot, you're a dependent now. You're a child. So I know you're trying to say you doing all these things, but let's say you with somebody who got the money to outsource all that stuff. That means nothing at that point. So it's kind of scary that you have people that overinflate what they bring to the table when it's like, why not meet somebody where you can meet them at and agree to the 50-50 part if you still want both people to work?
So if you have the right woman on your team, you can really literally, like Gucci Mane did. She said, you guys got to come home and eat. He just got to go to the studio because
use
that's
Gucci?
how a real woman gonna lay it down.
You gonna use Gucci?
How many real women do you think is the population?
How many real
There we
men
go.
we got to teach each other? It's all about learning as an adult. We can't blame on what we learned as a child. We can learn right now.
Man, that's real.
What's the
How many
percentage
real
of
women
women?
up on the real-
What's the percentage of
I think
people
it's
you
about
think
the
are
same
real
percentage
women?
on both sides.
So what number would that be in your perspective?
I think we got about 10 to maybe 15% of real women.
And men.
That's why I said real women and real men
Put
left.
you in there too.
I think we got only like 10 to 15% left that haven't been, indoctrinated by society's mindset of what relationships should be, the expectations of each person, unrealistic expectations of what you should expect, and what you deserve despite what you actually bring to the table. I think we are down to about 15% of real people who come into real relationships with real expectation.
And I guarantee you, all these women up here probably think they're in that real 10 to 15% of women. Just being honest.
I feel like this. Listen, if I'm dating a man and he wants to marry me and he wants to put a ring on it, because we could just stay dating. See, that's the problem. Men want to take control over a woman's autonomy and her mind and everything. So she can't date other men, right?
Wouldn't you want to be taken off the streets?
Oh, so he say, look, you're mine.
Does
We
she
committed.
Does she desire to date other men?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Well, listen.
When I first meet you,
Yes, we don't know you.
because-
So you're taking me off the market.
when I said when I first
I'm
met
asking
you,
first meet.
Listen to my
I-
question.
So you're
I fall in
taking.
love.
Listen to my question.
So wait, I'm not done. And then you take us off the market for us to go still have the same lifestyle.
So
Like, why would I leave
That's crazy.
like the same lifestyle? I gotta pay half on the bills.
listen.
This right here shows you that women do not appreciate men. She just said, why would you take me off the market to now put me in the same type of lifestyle? That's crazy. If you find a good guy that hopefully you would want to be with a single guy, you want monogamy, you find a great guy. Now you just saying it's all about the money, but you get with the rich guy, you still not happy.
Why would I do that?
It's really not the same lifestyle because before you pay all the bills.
I can pay all.
Why you do that?
By yourself.
Somebody else gonna
Okay.
pay him. I would have been.
We said most
I'll
people,
pay all the
right?
bills.
Most people
No,
That's
most
crazy.
people
all they
who are
bills by
single and
themselves.
dating have some like.
I'm gonna be giving up.
I've never experienced that. So I can't speak for them. But most women that I know, you go from either paying all the bills to yourself. I don't mind paying half. All I do is pay half. When I was paying the whole thing before,
That is
I
better.
had to worry about paying everything plus taking out my
I don't have to sleep with that. Book for that.
Oh my God!
I like to sleep with them. I'm sorry. It's better than sleeping by myself.
Mm.
I also
Okay.
like to cook for men. I don't mind
But you can sleep
feeding
with
them
your
a meal.
boyfriend.
Yeah,
You don't
that
have
is.
to
It's being-
move in with them.
You don't have to.
Life is easier when I move in with you. I get to see you.
Ew.
We get to cuddle at night
Listen,
together.
okay, so this is how you women should be.
I'm just saying, it's like the whole thing of companionship by yourself, we're taking that off the picture. Most people are together because you want another body there. Humans are not built to be by themselves.
Yeah.
You want somebody else there.
But we
So we're both
talking
together.
about-
We can't say like, oh, they get to have sex together. You get to have sex with them.
boyfriend.
You want to have sex?
We have a boyfriend, but the boyfriend has his place, and I have my place. I'm not saying that that's my life.
So now y'all both paying bills. That's
Yeah.
No. So
That is
but
kinda
we
We
crazy.
date.
have to split it in half.
But we have. You could date casually.
Or we can get a better.
Let me ask you this.
See, that lets you know women don't want to be, you can see the split right here, divide between this woman who would like more traditional companionship opposed to the other women. You could tell they don't want a real serious situation. They like the situationship. They like the rosters. You got to really listen to what they said. The most women nowadays, the modern woman, they want to be stuck in that, and that's kind of scary.
Ask you this. If I told you that we're going to go out to eat and you can either pay $1,500 for this bill or $750, which one you choose?
I'm gonna pay $750 whether I'm with you or whether I'm by myself.
No, you gonna pay 15.
You're going to pay 15 of them.
That's what
She's
I'm
not even getting it.
Pay somebody to pay it.
She's not getting it.
Y'all might pay $1,500 by yourself.
around?
I'm gonna call up somebody. to
I don't
pay
know.
that bill.
I've never
These women
seen
users.
that there
Why are
was
you
a
here?
benefit of being with the partner.
Well, no.
I've never quoted Drake in my life, but I think he said eloquently,
I'm tired of
this dick so good I shouldn't have to fuck for free.
Baby,
Yeah.
And if that's
But it's not though.
No, I'm just saying this.
How would you know?
So look, so here it is.
I know.
I have a
I'm just
question.
saying.
So listen, if a
I'm just
man,
playing around.
so if a man is already paying his bills, he got his apartment, he got his stuff going on. Why do I need to move in and help him with his bills? Let me finish.
That's crazy. She
Why
look at it
can't
like
he
that.
just continue his same lifestyle, but as an additive, have a beautiful, successful woman that's by his side, motivating him and supporting him on his goal? He was already paying those bills.
Now the bill's more because you there. You keep the
What
price
the
up.
It comes with
As
a
the bill
benefit.
goes up,
What's the
$100.
What's the
and he's
benefit?
taking care of
Hold
you.
on, what's the
What
benefit?
is he doing?
Right.
What is he
Why
doing?
would you
What does he do for
in
me?
the first place?
What do you mean? What is he? Now he paying all your bills.
He was on TV.
He was, that's from the master. He was
No,
already,
he was like, okay, so
he was already paying his
so if I'm
bills.
dating a guy,
What was you
and
doing
he
before
lives
you got
in another state, right? If I'm dating him, he has it set up, and he's like, babe, I want you, we need to move to the next level.
Oh, real men
Can
don't
you?
want to do that.
I want.
Not sure.
No,
I'm saying like the 50-50.
Yeah, they don't.
So wait, real men.
Stop it, because the large majority of Americans, most people gonna have to put in somewhat equally. Yes, the man might put in more, but at the same time, they still gonna require a woman to put in something. Talking about a real man. The thing about it is, can you even receive what a real man wants? That's gonna be the downside of where the mentality come in at. I know you thinking that a real man should take care of 100% of me, but can you give 100% to your man? And I mean 100, and I mean let him still be who he's supposed to be. That's gonna be the clash.
I want
Don't
to
wanna
ask
pay
this question,
50-50.
y'all. Listen,
They don't wanna
let me
just
get
get-
the question out. So if a man live in another
If
state
it
with a
was raised by
woman,
your,
if you live in another state and you want a woman to come move in with you,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to make her pay 50% of the bills?
crazy.
She gonna work for
Sure.
sure.
That you are already paying?
Me specifically?
Yes.
So my house, everything paid for at my crib, but
No, you.
yeah, I'm saying everything.
Are you going to make
Everything
her
in my house is already paid up.
So you're going to, so are you going to make her come and start contributing 50% of the bills?
I would expect her to pitch into the household if she could do it.
Yeah. 50%.
I just answered it. I said that everything in my house is
See,
already
they don't
paid
like
for.
it. See,
That's
that's
my house
sad.
paid off. The bills, I pay 100% of everything at this point in time.
But
What
What-
percentage do you want her to contribute when she
Yeah.
gets from my
Whatever, if she make more than me, whatever.
What
she's
no,
taking-
what percentage?
Right.
regardless to what she made.
As you as a person, as a man, how much would you want your woman to bring to the table?
I don't have an expectation really for a woman to bring
So
money
why
to
are
the
we
table.
having this debate?
Y'all have an expectation on everything equal, and you want double standards not to exist. So let's talk about the double standards.
You just want what you offer.
So
You're offering. You said, I'm not
we
letting
have
her
diff-
pay nothing, but he wants.
He's not trying to say it, but here's the thing about it. He's not looking for money. He's looking for the other characteristics, probably your loyalty, your submissiveness, how sweet you are, your ability to listen. That's the things that we actually are trying to require of y'all. But see, the sad part is that y'all don't give that. Of course, you're going to have to put in some financial gain to add on top of that now.
us to do because we single.
we have different. we got different. Hold on. We got
single.
we got different expectations.
Single.
We have different expectations. As a man, I have never said that I want a woman to make as much
Right.
or more than me.
Right.
I've never said I want a woman to make as much or more than me. Yet y'all constantly say that.
I just asked you what percent.
And no, listen. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm saying in general.
What percentage would you want a woman to come into your space if she's moving in with you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you, if she's giving up her independence, what do you want her to come into the
Leaving
relationship?
other men for you.
Independence.
She's leaving other men.
Like she stopped dating.
Does she have a natural desire to have sex with multiple men?
No, I'm saying she's leaving being single
Uh-huh.
Leave her
with,
single.
with other quality men
Uh-huh.
to be
That are
with
doing
you. That
Okay.
are doing
That are
things.
doing
Y'all know
things.
y'all sacrificing both the same thing though, right?
No,
Like, it's not only the
No.
woman.
No, we're not.
Because he wants to open. He wanted to.
So Angela said she's leaving her independence to be with you. He's also leaving his independence to move somebody into his space. Now he can't move people in and out how he wanted to. He can't even move
She
how he wanted
wasn't
to
gonna
because
pay.
you blowing
And then so he gonna move her in. That seems like a win.
Oh, that's
the
sad.
situationship ain't gonna give you nothing.
They actually would do more.
They're gonna
course
suck
they
more
will.
and fuck more.
Yeah, but
they're
that's
not-
what they
More,
do.
more,
You
more,
can have what
more
you
is
want to
more.
have.
is
So
more.
that's what the same. So wait,
More is more.
so the same situationship that gives you more is the same situation that gives a woman more that's single. That's gonna be able to do what she want and date how she want to go on and say, hey baby, I got this bill due. or I'm getting this building. Can you help with this down payment?
Man, bro, that's gonna be a headache for a chick to have to constantly do that. To see, the women don't understand the trauma that they add into their life to have to keep calling multiple men. Possibly got to do sexual favors for these men. You gotta constantly bring them into your space and give them a piece of yourself. Do you really want to be split like that, or can you just find one guy that you can consolidate on and be happy with life through? But see, now everything has become so monetary. I gotta sub out everything. I gotta subcontract this bill, this venture, that investment. Most of y'all shouldn't have to live a life like that. But you know what? When it comes to this freedom, you can't accept just being mediocre. See, guys, if we just working alone, we gotta accept whatever type of financial system that setup that we in. Y'all though, you gonna try and use guys to still try and make up for that, for your mediocrity, which is deplorable.
It's 20%. This is my third one. I need help. You stopping my flow.
Yo, you
On
mediocre.
tonight's conversation of double standards only work one way, we've learned that men need to pay all the bills and then subscribe to monogamy. And if they abstract from that, then they are the problem. And they rather pay $750.
The question is, if a woman is in that predicament and she's questioning why she would even move in with a man if she has to let go of all of that, why be in a relationship? Why not just continue to be single so that you can continue to get those benefits
and pay the whole
thing? You want to know? I don't think that's the point. I think it's because
that's my
people that for so long.
No, my point is no.
You just think all this stuff for so long. That's the reality of the situation.
Financial leader, then you want to.
At some point, you gonna age out of that market to get those.
And then she cut out. The one that wants to pay $50.
Then she could. That's what
you said.
That's going back and forth.
Nobody
gonna be
but she was like, I want to say, she was like, a woman who dates and is single for like all her youth is gonna age out, and basically age out. Wait, let me finish. Age out of what? Because she's always gonna
age out of those benefits.
No, let me tell you why she won't.
That's what I'm saying.
We got to stop. Men have brainwashed women into believing that they're going to age out. And let me tell you how. Let me finish.
No, I'm
If you let me finish.
Go ahead, finish.
I'll finish and I'll land real quick.
Shows us this.
This is why I don't work on women. There will always be an older man. When I'm 90, I'm going to be fucking around with a 105-year-old and drain his Social Security. So it's always going to be an older man, even if I'm 90.
So in that sense,
this is disgusting even hearing this right here. You will age out. Ain't nobody going to be looking for you when you get to a certain age, and it's going to get harder and harder. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose the energy to play that game. Trust me, I done seen it too many times. Once them late 40s hit, them 50s hit, 60s hit, yeah, you might have dudes that still want to get in and out, but you're going to be getting crumbs, and it's going to get hard.
That 105-year-old won't you?
So in that,
I'm younger than him.
No, but in that situation, you understand
when you
that
get a 50 or 6-year-old,
you're agreeing to that.
Life.
So does that mean that women devalue when they get older?
No, because there's always an older man. That's what I'm telling you. So you can't convince me. I will not age out, because even at 60, I will just date a 70-year-old.
You will.
Even at 80, it don't click in your brain, but think.
Why would he want you?
At 80, I'll just go on my little older age app and swipe on a 90. And I'm so pimping. I could go younger.
This girl's special.
20 years, 10 years.
But you're not.
So you agree with age gap date now?
But you're not going to get the same benefits if you go younger. Then you become sick.
No, that's
not going to be tricking off on you.
That's
interesting.
Not true.
Why would they trick off on you?
Look at the Jalen.
It's
Jalen Bronson. All right, so
hold on. Why would they trick on you when they can trick on a young one? That's what she was trying to get at.
I got the flag to wrap it up, so I just want to let's close out with 30 seconds from each person. Let's start with Ty, then we'll come to me.
When we close out the conversation,
your closing comments on what we've discussed so far.
I think, unfortunately, that this conversation has really just shined a light on the unrealistic expectations of women and where our mindsets are. But I think, I think we have to be okay with the reality. And of course, right, you can decide to surround yourself with the people that you fit into your perception of reality. But reality is still reality, right? And unfortunately, there are no grannies out here that's just locking down them young ones and the young ones deciding to trick off on it.
Yeah, that's a lie.
That's just not the way life works, unfortunately, and it's unfair. But the double standards are real.
Yes.
When we young, we got it. When we older, we don't. So
down.
if you want somebody, pick them young. Don't be difficult.
Yep.
Double standards are real.
That's real.
Men should take leadership roles within a relationship. And when it comes to someone challenging those double standards, it either needs to apply universally or don't apply at all. Which is why I brought those points in.
Don't listen to none of us. You don't know what we're talking about.
No, y'all two for
Don't
sure.
listen to people on social media because damn near they don't know what they're talking about. What you need to do is take into account your experiences, take into account people who have the type of lifestyle that you want, take into account people who have peace and joy in their life. And you listen to them, make sure you educate yourself, you do your reading, and you pick your perspective from there. You derive the way you want to live your life from there because everybody's reality is different. And what you choose to focus on will manifest into your reality. So that's my advice.
Bad advice. Your decisions sometimes will haunt you for the rest of your life. You gotta be careful listening to some of this advice. I know it's like, oh, I could do whatever I want. What feels good? Oh yeah. But that sometimes what feels good send you in places that won't feel good for the future. So you have to be very careful. And to say don't listen to people on social media is crazy as well because a lot of us on social media are living the experience of serious relation. I'm married. I'm not coming up here lying, just talking out the side of my neck. You have to listen to other people's experiences because sometimes the people around you got crappy ones or yours suck.
I low-key might be the number one peacefulest right nigga in the world. I mean, life is great for me. But go ahead. I'm learning that.
To dating, I say put as much effort into your dating life and your romantic life as you do your career. And I think that's where a lot of people are straying away from. They want that instantaneous gratification from one another, don't want to work through the issues and actually get to know one another. So it's best to find somebody that you're compatible with and work on a relationship. Love is beautiful. It's a fun thing. And if it doesn't last, you don't have to look for forever.
All right, we're going to leave it right there because what she talking about is crazy. I don't know what she talking about. I'm being honest. She just rambling out her mouth. To say that, to compare a career to your dating relationship, what does that even mean? Most people don't even take their careers or jobs serious. Most people got jobs, not careers. So what are you talking about when it comes down to putting your date? You need to actually prioritize your dating experience more than your career or job, career, the whole nine, because the problem with that is, and let me back this up just a hair. The problem with that is that you're going to miss out on a good situation, someone with good morals and values, someone where y'all can build something for the future, and you only doing it just for the moment of feeling good at your job, your career. You thinking just the money that you're making is supposed to supersede that. And you thinking that if you hold on to your career, that's going to compensate for the relationship when you get older, but you're going to be sadly mistaken. I know some people that prioritize the career, they get to that older age in that career, get fired, never handle their finances right. Now you old and stuck. And this is a woman that I know where this has happened to. God rest her soul, she passed away. But the sad part is you got to prioritize things early on instead of later on in life. Because when you're younger, you got more youth, you got more energy. You're at the best peak physically. So you get with someone who's also on that same path and y'all simultaneously grow together. That's like the more ideal situation to do it. It's not about getting people that you can use, because here's the thing about all that using energy, all that trauma, how you think you're going to turn out when you become 40, 50, and 60 years old? When all you've done is use men. You're going to be a horrible individual. I'm telling you, once you can have so much wicked energy in your younger years. If you go into your older years like that, you're going to be bitter and broken. Trust me, that shit will destroy you. And that's why we had better grandmothers and elderly back in the day, because they didn't play those games of a demonic. They didn't play the demonic games of using people, finessing, getting out of guys, doing a whole bunch of egregious stuff. They didn't do that. And that's why, they were a lot more peaceful in their older ages. But in today's society, it's about, man, get it how you can get it. Juice that nigga, take that nigga, run him for his pockets. And that's scary. And then to sit right here and say that you don't want a 50-50 relationship, If you were by yourself, you'd be paying 100%. You get with somebody, and here's the thing about it. See, these people they don't want to admit it on camera. But when you get in a relationship with somebody, y'all always end up splitting finances. Stop acting like people ain't coming together and say, all right, well, I'm going to split it like this. I'm going to pay for this. You take care of this. You're going to be putting in something. And to the guy, it's going to be up to him whether he wanted to be 50-50 or whether he wanted to be 60-40 or 70-30. It's going to be dependent upon what guy you are. But let me say this. Don't expect for you to just come into a man's life and expect to get 100% taken care of. That's the problem. I don't know you. I need to get to know you. I need to see what other value and qualities you have. Both of these women seem like they are headaches. The one with the black on, she seemed like she just, I don't know. It's not somebody I would want to take serious. I seem like it would be a headache. And I think this is another key factor. I'm going to end it right here too. Get with people that like you more than you like them. And I'm not saying you don't like them at all, but get you the woman that really want to follow you. Follow your program, want to get in line. That's going to be the one you need to be with. It's not going to be the ones that you got to chase. The chasing ones is always going to give you the headache because you're going to constantly have to convince them why they're with you. You don't need to do that. You need to get with the ones that like you for what you're doing and where your head is at. But if you constantly got to throw stuff in their face to make them appreciate you, you already lost. I'll have this channel link in the description. Y'all can find it, watch it in its entirety. Make sure I like the video, comment below. This is your guy JayBReacts, and until next time, y'all, peace.